It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He's fifth in the NFL in passing yards entering this week. It's the Cowboys and the Niners under the lights on Sunday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last two seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his third season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those two interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good,
in trouble, and down he goes.
Well, if there's one thing they know here in Dallas, it's the ability to rush the passer. And it seems like up and down that defensive front, they have body after body. And now they add Nealon in the draft. Can he replace Dorrance Armstrong and not only be strong at the point of attack, but also continue to add to that sack production this Cowboys defense has thrived on?
Purdy now on second down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's to Ferguson once again. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From out of the gun, it's a run with Elliott. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with Elliott. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll throw again. Dak. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Prescott again. The open man is Tolbert. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Again, Prescott to the air. That's complete to Elliott. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. To the air again, Prescott. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Now a screen set up for Elliott. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Man in motion here is Jennings. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Brandon Ayuk is able to move the chains, and I think he's someone, when you look back at last year, Mike, he took a huge step forward. Over 1,300 yards for the first time in his career. He just seems poised to have even a bigger year this time around.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Throwing again is Purdy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. 3rd down coming up. Here's Purdy again. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Covante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Hand off here to Zeke. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Again, here's Zeke. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The run here right side with Elliott. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So Kittle comes in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Cowboys offense going to take over just before the half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
To return is Pearsall. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will up the lead to 5. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Purdy now on second down. Samuel has it working the middle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Back to throw. Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first half lead into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Matthew Stafford, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just one game coming in. From there, we head east to the land to check on the Brownies at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a good blue-collar matchup. Giants and Steelers from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. The Niners got a fine performance in the first half from one of their leaders, Brock Purdy. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score
at this
wins.
point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, it's Elliott. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Here's Prescott. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's run well here in the first half of the season. As you see there, he's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. 1st and 10. Purdy. He keeps it himself. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Nice run there by McCaffrey, and the reigning offensive player of the year picks up right where he left off a season ago. Over 2,000 yards for scrimmage. Second time he's done that in his career. This is one of the most dynamic players, regardless of position, in the entire NFL.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better.
And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Prescott on 1st down. Quick throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run it here with Zeke. And a nice run. He's got a first down, tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It's a first down run with Elliott. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That's complete to Elliott. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down. Prescott. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. An injured player down there, and that's the man they can't afford to lose. It is indeed Dak Prescott. On 4th down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Now a 3rd and 2. Purdy gonna give this to Guerrero. Inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Prescott now. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. They'll throw again. Dak. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Cavante Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So, here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Purdy on 1st down. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
what a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. To throw once more, it's Purdy. All alone is the tight end, Kittle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Purdy gonna put it up again. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Back to the air is Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. Back to the air again is Purdy. This one caught at the 4. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. 2nd touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere.
The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in. 3rd down, 3 to go. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. To the air again. Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
The NFL Madden League Season 2-3, 2025 Week 8, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Niners 36, Cowboys 31.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Brock Purdy.
The NFL Madden League Season 2-3, 2024 Week 8, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. Again, it's McCaffrey. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10.
The NFL Madden League Season 2-3, 2024 Week 8 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
That's the veteran Cooks. It is 2nd down and 5. Prescott. That's complete to Elliott.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and short. Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll throw again. Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So a win here for the 49ers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.